What's going on, guys? It's Coach Mac back here once again, not only helping you with basketball, but helping you with life. Okay, so it's been a couple of days since my boy Jalen Hurts won the Super Bowl this past Sunday. And just so you know, this is not only a basketball channel, it's inclusive of all sports. So today I want to talk about Jalen Hurts. And by now, I'm sure you've already heard his story as it's been everywhere, but I want to do a quick recap. So Jalen Hurts was the quarterback of Alabama, and he would go on to lead his team to the national championship. In that championship game, he was benched and Tua came in for him. Well, he didn't transfer the year after, but he decided to stay a year, and then he would transfer to Oklahoma, where he would become a Heisman candidate. He didn't win Heisman, but he would be drafted in the second round by the Philadelphia Eagles. It didn't take him long to lead the Eagles to his first Super Bowl. Unfortunately, they came up short and lost to the Kansas City Chiefs, but he got his revenge this past Sunday and beat the same team that beat him a couple of years ago. So I love Jalen Hurts, and I didn't start off that way because I'm an LSU fan. So I was rooting for LSU when they played, but Jalen won me over. And the reason he won me over, and this just a couple of lessons that we can learn from Jalen, is Jalen won me over because of his loyalty to his team. When he stayed with Alabama after getting benched in the national championship game, which is humiliating. It would have been humiliating to a lot of people, but he didn't. He stayed for a year. And that proves to me what type of person Jalen is. In a culture now in a sports culture where it's so easy to enter into the transfer portal when things are not going your way, he said that I'm going to stick it out. I'm not just going to give up, but I'm going to see what I can do to become better and to help my team. So when things weren't going his way, he didn't just up and leave, right? He tried to make it work. And then when he realized that probably was not in his best interest, then he transferred. So I appreciate Jalen's loyalty because I'm just a loyal person, and I believe in sticking with something until you feel that it's time for you to move. And then I appreciate Jalen, and what I love so much about him is his humility. And it's funny that Kendrick performed at the Super Bowl because he has a song called Loyalty and he has a song called Humble. And those are the two things that I would describe Jalen as. But we can see in Jalen's favorite verse, which he says all the time in John 13:7, that says, "What I am doing now, you do not understand, but you will know after this." And so you can see that Jalen truly lives by that Bible verse. I'm sure when he was getting benched in the national championship game that he did not know what God was up to. But I believe that he went about it the right way. He didn't make a big scene about it. You didn't hear anything about him complaining, but Jalen put down his head and he continued to work. And because of that, he didn't understand then, but now he understands. And I guarantee if you ask Jalen, that moment was something that made him, that shaped him and molded him. And then you can already tell he was the type of person to not give up, but where his faith was tested. So there will be times where your faith will be tested, and there will be times where you may be humiliated and want to give up. But I want to encourage you, as Jalen has shown us, that we don't always understand what God is doing in the present moment, but we will know at a later time. Here's the thing. Don't give up. Don't complain. Trust God and watch him reveal your Super Bowl to you. As always, I hope this helps.